Welcome to my channel, Wisdom of Tarot. In today's reading, we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. In the current reading, we're going to see what you need to know right now. So please, make sure to choose your pile and let's go to the reading. Let's start with pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, whoever chose this stone, this reading is for you. Let's start shuffling. Okay, let me first connect to the spirit guides because I forgot. Spirit guides of pile number 1, can you please connect to the deck? What is it that they need to know right now? So we have here. Alright. Okay. I don't know if you can see which cards pop up. And alright. It's interesting. Let me rearrange the table because it's a little bit uncomfortable for you to see. Can you see the cards? Alright, that's not bad. Okay. Let me come up with the idea how to put it. Let's use the deck. Alright, so these are your cards. I would like to clarify 2 of Swords, this card, because I'm still a bit doubtful. Alright. So again, I remind you, I don't know, have you seen? Okay. So this is your pile if you've chosen this stone. Let's start the reading. Alright, as you can see right now, you're being in these type of energies. You're feeling betrayed, or you're feeling weighed down by the past experiences that disappointed you. As I mentioned before, if you feel betrayed, it was because of someone that you really cared for, probably romantic wise, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe your family member could have hurt you in the past somehow very deeply, that it kind of still reflects on your current emotional well-being. And the next card that we have here is the Sun, which indicates to me that there is some pain within your inner child that needs to be healed. Because as you can see, this is what you need to know right now, and this is the message for you from your spirit guides, that you are being in these energies. And it's kind of dark over here, you see, but over there the sun is rising, so the sunrise is near. And when will the sun comes up is actually when you will work through your pain, you will sit with your pain, you will reconnect with your joy and your happiness with your inner child. Once you do that, the sunrise will come to you and the joy will flourish in your life. The joy will be the main theme of your life, which is very interesting, because you working on yourself and on your happiness, you moving on from whatever painful situation you've been through, will actually bring you not only the joy within yourself and feeling fulfilled and whole and reconnected with your inner child, but also it will bring to you the new beginning. As you can see, we have Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands indicate that a new passionate beginning will come in. And as you can see here, we have the colors that are prevalent: yellow, orange, white, and a little bit of blue. So these colors indicate yellow joy, so you need to yellow happiness, so you need to reconnect with your happiness. Orange is joy, so it's second chakra, sacral chakra, so you need to maybe release the guilt or shame that has been put upon you. Maybe you're feeling guilty because of being betrayed. Maybe you blame yourself somehow, thinking that you should have known better or you should have predicted the whole situation. What your spirit guides want to tell you is that the things worked out the way they worked out, and you need to come to a certain level of acceptance, because the things have worked out the way they were supposed to bring you to this moment of truth, to heal yourself, and to release this guilt that you have within, because it blocks your connection to the inner child and of course to the joy of the life itself. Once you do that, a passionate new beginning will come into your life. Not only will you have the external reality that changes, but also the internal reality. As you can see, Ace of Wands is about passion and strength, and maybe you will feel yourself more active or more willing to do the things you were unwilling to do before because of this kind of setback, this hurt, this pain. And once you get over it, once you work through this pain, you will have finally the internal beginning, the internal emotional beginning that will bring you joy and passion towards your life, and I would say potentially a new romantic partner. If it's not someone that is romantically involved, maybe it's also the inner harmony, because Two of Cups also represents the inner harmony, because here we also have Two of Swords, and as you can see, she is indecisive, at a standstill. She doesn't know what decision to make. She is doubtful. Yes, she did it to herself. She has her eyes blocked, but that's her own decision. And I feel like right now you're sitting in this position. Maybe you're not moving with your life because of this pain, which is normal and understandable. But what you need to know right now is that you need to work through that, and you will work through that, and the happiness is waiting for you. New beginning and the connection with a new person, or the connection within yourself, which is amazing because it will bring you more peace and more joy. And of course, especially when we're so upset and when we've been hurt, when we've been betrayed, it seems like the new beginning will never come. But this is not true, because it is coming. In fact, you can speed it up by working on yourself, by feeling all this pain and by feeling all this pain and releasing it, and reconnecting with your inner child will help you the big time. So I'm really happy to see this for you. I am so proud of you because you're so strong, and I believe that you will be able to overcome whatever you're struggling with right now. Maybe you cannot even make a decision when it comes to your personal life. Maybe you're choosing between two partners, or maybe you're thinking about the changes in your life, whether you should move somewhere or change your job. And because of the feeling of betrayal, you may stop yourself from doing that. And this is what you need to know right now, that the sun will shine again. It's actually coming, you see. All you have to do is just be strong, work through your feelings, do not run away from them. Feel them and release them, and heal your inner child, because new beginning is coming. The love or the harmony within yourself is coming. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I wish you to have a wonderful day, Please do not forget to hit the like button and to subscribe if you like this video. See you next time. Hello pile 2, if you've chosen this wonderful crystal rose quartz, then this reading is for you. Oh, sorry, that's not a rose quartz, it's a clear quartz. Okay, so let's start your reading. Spirit guides of the pile number 2, can you please let us know what they are supposed to know right now? Interesting. Let me see. Okay, let me arrange them in this way so you could see your cards. Just a second. Can you please clarify Queen of Swords? Can you please give more about Queen of Swords? Okay, so these are your additional cards. Let me tune in and we'll start your reading. Alright. So as I can see, your current energies are that you're struggling. You're struggling within your probably professional life or with your finances. Because as you can see on this card, these people are begging for money from this person. And this card, 7 of Wands, suggests trying to stay resilient. And the thing that you're supposed to know right now is that you need to stay resilient with your current challenges, but at the same time you're supposed to look forward, not like look forward, but look ahead of you and plan the future that you would like to have. Try to dedicate some time, if you have some time, instead of indulging into escapism, into overeating, or trying to forget your struggles, or being too anxious. Try to look within and actually journal about the things that you want to do in your life and where you want to be in life financially and professionally, and how you want to feel while living. Because sometimes when we pursue something, we do not fully realize whether we really want it or not, whether it serves us a higher good or not, whether we feel fulfilled at a job or not. For example, there are some jobs that pay well, but we may feel so exhausted and so unhappy working at that job that we can even feel this poor, because no matter how much money we're going to get, we're still gonna be those beggars who lack something. So this card is about having a mentality of lack or experiencing lack. Maybe you feel energetic lack, even if you have your finances in order. Maybe you feel like you're begging for something from other people. Maybe it's about respecting you, or about your time. Maybe you're feeling like you're begging for your own time because you don't have much time, because you overwork yourself. And so the payment that you get and the energy that you invest do not really match, and it doesn't really pay off. It doesn't pay off whatever you're doing right now. And that's why what you're supposed to know is that you're supposed to stay resilient. You see, as this guy, but do not go towards the path that you can see will just burn you out and will bring you nowhere. Take your time to reflect about the place you want to be at, the job that you want to do, and how you want to feel yourself while doing all of this. And then you need to plan out, because this person, Page of Wands, is not only daydreaming. Stop daydreaming if you've been daydreaming so far. This Page of Wands also is a bit of a planner. He's not only daydreaming about his passions, his future, but also he's trying to come up with a certain plan to actually achieve that goal. So this is your current advice. And you also have the Queen of Swords here, which for me it feels like this whole time you've been kind of detached from your feelings, because here I also see that in the cards you have a lot of blue color, which kind of screams for attention. Blue color represents emotions, so your emotional part has been neglected for some time, which is kind of understandable, because if you've been struggling, if you've been resilient, you've had to disconnect from some of your pains to a certain degree in order not to get too caught up in your sufferings, yeah? And you've been this Queen of Swords, probably very serious, put together, and maybe sometimes a little bit cold in your words when you speak to others or when you speak to yourself. Maybe you would apply some strict negative self-talk. For example, when you wanted to have a rest, you said, no, that's not the time, you gotta work hard. And you didn't give enough space for yourself to evolve, to have rest, to recharge, or to nurture yourself in some way. And this card suggests that even though Queen of Swords has some certain power, usually Queen of Swords is not really a bad card, but in this case I see that even if you have a certain status at your job, or even if you have achieved something at your job with the hard work that you've put, it doesn't mean that it makes you truly happy. Maybe you're still in that lack mentality, or you feel lack because you don't allow the abundant energies in. As I said, maybe you don't plan or don't realize where you're going in life, and you're just going, but it's not really making you fulfilled, or it doesn't bring the finances that you deserve, and you still feel yourself like you're begging for it. Even if you had worked so hard and achieved a certain position at your current job or whatever you're doing, it still internally makes you feel like a beggar. And especially if you have lack of finances, it also represents that. It's screaming that something needs to change. And that's why the cards that you have here, other cards that I asked to clarify, let me first put these cards down. Okay, I asked to clarify the Queen of Swords, and here the first card that came up was Six of Cups, which represents nurturing yourself, nurturing your inner child, giving yourself forgiveness for the times you didn't know how to treat yourself better, or for the times when you allowed people to treat you anyhow less, or when you felt like you had to beg for the things and you really begged someone. And this is the card of forgiveness and of nurturing your inner child, of going back and reconnecting with your emotions once again, and giving yourself. Because when you work, you can feel burnt out if you don't give yourself something back, yeah, emotionally. So this card is about also forgiving. Yes, this is the thing that I'm thinking right now. It's about forgiving. It's also important to forgive yourself or forgive your past, because whenever we are not in an abundant mindset, it's because of the past. It's because we've made to believe that this is what we deserve to be, the beggar and nothing else. And so maybe some of you have been told your whole entire life that you have to work very hard, you have to always be resilient, always be in your masculine energies, just like this Queen of Swords, and be detached from your feelings and work and ignore the level of despair and the level of coldness and emptiness that you feel inside. And these cards suggest actually reconnecting with your joy, with your happiness, and with your loving part, your emotional part. The Hanged Man suggests to see the things from another perspective and to give love yourself, as we have here, Page of Cups. You're supposed to fill your own cup, and then, only then, can you operate from a place that is serving you. Because when we are giving to other people or to the job or to something, but we are not filling our own cup, it drains us, and it's an opposite thing of self-love. Yeah, when you don't take into consideration that you need to have some rest, or if you need to take some time and to take care of your emotional needs or physical needs. So this is the form of neglect, and I feel like you've been quite kind of neglectful towards yourself. Maybe because in the past you've been also neglected by your parents or caregivers. And as Queen of Swords suggests, you've been kind of detached from what's inside you. And the Hanged Man suggests to see the whole situation from a very different perspective. Maybe you believe that you have to work hard all the time in order to be someone, to achieve something. And the Hanged Man suggests to actually look at your job or your endeavors or your finances from a more emotional point of view, from an energetic point of view. Because if it doesn't serve your highest good and you work hard towards it, you will not achieve any results. You'll just go into nowhere and you'll be burnt out, because it's a potential karmic lesson when you have to learn that you're the one that deserve to be happy and to do the things that you love and to get the things that you know you deserve, even when you're doubtful about it. Maybe reconnecting with your inner child will actually give you the new perspective on what you truly deserve, and it will fill your cup of love, and you will realize that, oh no, I can't deal with this anymore and I need to change something. And so this is what you need to know right now, is to give yourself some love, treat your inner child with love and care, pamper yourself, have some rest, and try to work on your lack mentality, because it will bring you not only the new perspective, but I believe it will bring you a lot more than you think it will, and a lot more than you have right now. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. And if you like this video, please don't forget to click a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Pile number 3. If you've chosen this stone or crystal, I'm not really sure what it is, but if you've chosen this, then this is your pile. Alright, let's connect to your spirit guides. Spirit guides of pile number 3. What do they need to know right now? Gosh, that's too much. Let's do it again. Oh, okay, this card, we have this card. Alright. Alright, so maybe you've been drawn to pile number 2 because I have a couple of cards that popped out that were exactly as in pile number 2. Anyway, you can check it out if you want, if you feel called to. If not, you can continue watching this reading. Let's start your reading. I will try to arrange the cards as I see them, and while I'm arranging them, I am trying to read the message. Maybe I will need some additional cards to understand it more deeply. I don't know if you can see this card. Let me think. I will ask for some clarifiers to clarify certain cards, okay? Spirit guides of pile number 3. Can you please clarify the Emperor? Interesting. I don't know if you see, we have the Lover's card for up. Okay, let me... Some more cards, please. Can you clarify 7 of Cups? Alright. I'm still not getting it fully. Let me see, okay? Let me see all of your cards. Oh. What about 8 of Pentacles? 8 of Pentacles. Clarify 8 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Alright. I don't know if you can see. I'm sorry that you cannot see cards very well. Alright, now I understand your reading. Okay. So these are your cards, not all of them. And these are your cards. Let's start with the Emperor and 6 of Swords. So here, what you need to know right now is that you need to move on from someone. From someone that's been quite possessive, potentially abusive, emotionally, maybe this person was kind of angry a lot or was trying to control you, someone who was over controlling, someone that was probably in your past, or maybe you have current energies of this person right now, maybe someone in your life who has masculine energy, but it can be a male and a female, yeah? It doesn't matter. The gender, it just represents the energy. Whoever who's got this kind of masculine over controlling demeanor in your life, or someone who had it, you need to leave this person behind. You need to move on. You need to work through whatever the pain this person has caused you and move on. You see this boat, it kind of goes to calmer waters. So this is what you need to know right now. You need to look ahead into the future, and the reason why you've been drawn to the pile number 2 is because you are in a lack mentality right now, I think. And that's what they say, is to look forward into the future, to plan out, and to actually see the abundance there is around you. Mostly you're in a lack mentality because either because of this person, or this person has been attracted into your life because of your lack mentality. In any case, maybe you even struggle to let this person go because you think that if it's a romantic connection, for example, maybe you think that if you will let this person go, you will not find anyone else. And these cards suggest that you need to look into the future because it's going to be a positive one. Maybe you're thinking right now that your future is not going to be anyhow positive, anyhow happy. Maybe you don't see any potential person that you may like, love, or maybe you don't see what you actually deserve, or what blessings and what abundance you actually have right now. You don't see it, and it's okay. It's okay that you don't see it. It's normal. But these cards, this reading suggests that now is the time for you to see it. Now is the time for you to move on from these energies. Maybe if you don't have this person in your life, or maybe if you have never had this person in your life, maybe this card represents you. Maybe you were too over controlling over your life, over your destiny, and you were obsessively trying to earn money, trying to pursue things that didn't really serve you well. And the advice here is to leave these energies behind and to finally see how beautiful the life is, or it is going to get for you soon, and how abundant you really are right now. Try to find abundance and positivity in simple things, and you will attract even more abundance into your life. I also asked to clarify the Seven of Cups, and what I got was these cards. Let me put it here. These cards. So let's look at these cards first. So as you can see, this person is working very hard. This person doesn't have a good wealth. He's a bit poor. He's working very, very hard for his money. And what you don't see, it's again about your lack mentality, that you've been working so hard, but you don't see that you're actually this abundant, beautiful person. Maybe you've been working this hard because you think that this is what you deserve. Maybe you believe that this is the only way to receive money, or to receive abundance, or to receive love, only by working hard and trying to prove yourself. But this card suggests that you need to find the self-worth within yourself without having to work to get people's approval, to get the abundance you need, because you are already abundant. The abundance in simple things, and once you start to notice the simple things, you will realize that you are abundant within. And when you feel abundance, actually automatically you will have this money. You'll have more money into your life. And more importantly, because I can see that here with the Ace of Cups, you will fill your cup with love, so you will increase your self-love by doing so, by really seeing your value. And you will attract, because here we have the Chariot, you will attract someone who really, really loves you, who is willing to give you the love that you deserve, who's going to nurture your inner child, who's going to connect to you very, very deeply, who's going to be very, very giving. But first you need to give to yourself, because to give to yourself and to feel abundant within yourself, because if you continue investing into someone that drains your energy, that you don't feel fulfilled with this person, yeah, then you will stay in that unhappy energies that we saw before. But this is the future that's waiting for you. That's why they were saying, your spirit guides were saying, look forward into the future, because these wonderful things are coming your way. The abundance, you're already abundant, but it will also physically manifest for you. The love will come in. And what's importantly, we have the Lover's card here, which means this will be a higher level love partner. It will be a soulmate, it will be maybe a twin flame, it depends. but it will be someone who is very, very loving towards you and beneficial for